Good morning. All right, so today we're going to have a kick-ass workout. Kick-ass workout, what do you mean? Well, we're gonna warm up with a chair and we're gonna use this chair to practice kick-ass moves, all right? So number one I'm gonna practice doing is using this chair to sweep in and up my foot. Use this as a time to relax your body, see what's weak in your body, like my knees right now. Relax, relax, relax. Relax. Then we're gonna do the exact same thing for the other side. So I put my hand here, in and out. The thing that people don't pay attention to is what's going on with the leg that stays on the floor. You just wanna feel joy as you're doing this, and you wanna feel graceful as you're doing this as well. Okay, we're gonna repeat it on each side, and I will do it from another angle so you can see a little bit better too. So, you want to feel like graceful, right? Like you're a ballerina. I'm not going to go up on my foot this time, but you see my arm and opposite leg are going up at the same time. See? They're like crossing in and up. Like I said, this is a kick-ass James Bond workout, right? In and out. See, they cross in and out like a scissor. Scissors in and up. It would have been better if the chair's a little bit higher, but it's good. 2, 1, and voila, okay? Use it or lose it. This is why I practice every day, okay? Another thing I'm gonna practice with my chair is the in and out. I don't have to use the chair, but it just makes it easier for me to go in and out. Well, forward and back, sorry. And the danger is when the leg's going back. The back will want to arc, okay? Try to keep your spine straight, like as if you're doing an abdominal plank. So right now I'm engaging my abs to avoid an injury here, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side, but I'll just show it from a different angle so you can see that every time my leg goes back, my back wants to arc. So I could put my hand where that part of my back is to make sure I can monitor it, and then I could feel it. And I could lower myself a bit, and out. So notice my hand going forward as I'm sending this out, okay? One more time each side. So see, it's going forward. And that's natural for me because if I send out some hits, my foot will come out that way. You know, whether it's a knee. Can I go the other way too? Of course, it could go in any ways. But it's not for my knee, for my front kick. There's some front kicks, my foot will do that naturally, okay? Last time here, forward. It's as if they're coming in, hand and foot. And I feel good. That's what matters here. I'm not trying to have fun. I'm making my body feel good. See how different it is? People say, I want to have fun, but does your body feel good? Well, your mind might feel good, but your body might be all bent out of shape. Okay, so here, that was the essentials of what I wanted to do, part 1. Part 2 here, we're gonna start finding the floor, okay? So my goal is we're gonna review all the things that have to do with getting to the floor because we'll need this. So what I wanna do is I'm going to turn my body. To do so, I open up my hips and I wanna find my floor and push my fingers back up. Remember I was telling you about your back being straight? You want your back to stay straight as you're doing this because it could break. See here, it's a straight line and I push myself up. I'm trying to keep it as a straight line. I turn, see both of my feet turn and see, and I push it out, okay? Turn, find your floor, see? Everything coils in and everything extends. And look how I caught myself. So it's all about finding your flow, see? And absorb and turn. Flow and absorb. See? I'm always catching myself. And this is really good if I would want to use a real kick one day and I could see and I could push myself back up or defend myself. I could use my foot, see I look, and I could push out. Hey, I missed it, let me do it again. That happens, right? And push out, much better. I'm not trying to kick, but it could be used, my foot, as a shield. as I wanna push myself into place. One more. Don't think about the kick, because people jerk their foot and ruin their knees. It's just smooth. It's about catching myself. It's all about flicking my kick. Don't do it. Don't flick the kick. It's a smooth. See, it's not like a jerk and ruin the articulation. That is really important for us today, because it's gonna go to what we're gonna do next. What I'm going to do next is I am going to allow my body to turn around. What do you mean? Well, see, my foot, left foot is here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my right foot and bring it out of my mat. Looking between my legs, extend my foot and have it go across. See? So, foot's in here. I pivot, looking between my legs, and try to bring my foot, see, up one side of the chair and over. It lends me right out my mat all the time. Okay? So I bring my foot in. I could do this lower. Foot goes above and perfect. See, I'm gonna do this lower. Look, bring up my foot from one side of the chair and over. Nice. Again, I bring one foot in. And now it's just becoming faster. I set, I see, and over. Now you'd be like, whoa, that's nice and fun. Well, what's the next level of it? Well, the next level of it is very easy. I'm gonna do the same thing, but this time I'm gonna send my right foot over the chair. So over the chair, and notice what happens with my foot. My foot will pivot like, I still stay low, and the next one. Put my foot in here, see? I need to be on the side. People will try to send their foot this way with the toes up. On the side, so on the side, here, and recycle. Be very useful in life. So I put my foot in my mat, over. See, perfectly turn my back. We practice this during the week. Extend my foot and continue it. One more, I put my foot in, pivot with this foot, nice and beautiful, and awesome. Always catching myself, and that's the beauty of it here. That was fun, okay? Now there's other things I get to do with this here, and it's to practice this roundhouse kick. See, I tried to go to the floor before. This time I'm just gonna practice putting my foot from the side to the floor, side, floor, to understand what I'm doing here. We're gonna do 3 more. And I'm just trying to exaggerate the mechanic so you understand the mechanic before you try to kick higher. Okay? Bonus. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the other side. Pivot. I'm gonna pivot my foot and bring it back. I'm going to pivot my foot and bring it back. I'm going to turn in, bring it back. Turn in, bring it back. See that? Turn in, and perfect. And you see how the body naturally wants to keep moving when you do that? And that's what's beautiful about this, okay? Good, we got this down. That's going to be useful for us. Now, one of the coolest things you can do is being from a ground position, where I'm lower here, I put my hand on the floor and I try to pivot, okay? And back up. I'm here in my low squat, I put my hand down, and what's going to happen is that my leg's going to extend itself. It extends itself straight and pivot, see? And I could come back up. I will do it from a different angle so you can see it. I just want to make sure that you really get to what's going on. Is that I start on the side of my chair. My chair's here. I'm going to straighten that leg, see? And that's going to help me pivot. I straighten that leg, my fingers on the floor, and see? Pivot. This pivoted and down. I'm already in the other perfect position. Bring my hand on the floor. My left leg is going straight and pivot. See? That's what I want to assist. Pivot. People don't pivot, so they ruin their knees. All right, so we're going to do 1 more each side. Nice. I love it. I feel just so energized when I do such things. And I got to be very mindful, not try to jerk my movement, or I'm going to get in my back, right? You got to be mindful when you do these types of movements. Perfect. All right, so next thing we're going to practice here, using this chair to do tricep dips. Tricep dips. Look at this. So I could use the seat to do it. Shoulders stay down. 1, not too low. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Then I'm gonna walk into my plank. Allow my abs to stretch and plank. 1, extend your leg. Allow your abs to stretch. Squeeze your abs. 2, extend your leg. We're going for 8. 3, my leg is going straight out. I'm not opening my hips yet. 4, and I'm gonna move back, do 5 more dips, and do my 4 other extensions, but this time I will open up my hips. So when I'm ready, shoulders stay at their place, nice and strong here, and 1. People go too low. They don't even know how to do anything else. Look where I stop. I stop where I still have full composure. I could stay at the bottom position. That's where it hurts the most, in the muscles. If I go any lower, it hurts in the shoulders. Just stay there and you'll see which one you're hurting. The muscles or the articulation. And like, well, I need to take Tylenol for my shoulder and my elbows. Well, there's something better you can do. And I just said it, right? And now I go forward. It's okay, people with Tylenol. I get it, I get you. So, nice here, my abs are stretched, but my abs are in tension. Squeeze my abs, and then I extend and open up my hips. And I really have to be comfortable here on the middle of my hand so my wrists don't get a beating. And open up the hips. 2 more. I'm not going on the top of my feet with this one, just because of the transition I'm doing. Open. 1 more. Squeezing my abs and then opening up the hips. Okay? What happened here with opening up the hips is kind of like what we're doing with the kick in the chair. Anyways, and I'll demonstrate afterwards. Okay? So here what we'll be doing, using my chair, is I am going to practice to extend my leg, like from the plank. When I was here, I extended my leg and I opened it up. But you see, that's what gets me up. Opening up my hips makes me get up. So here I am on all fours. I extended my leg, and then by opening up my hips, oh, look at that. It's like magic. All right, let's do 2 more. Here I am on all fours. I extend my leg and open up my hips. Makes me stand up. So from here, opening up my hips makes me stand up. But you'll notice that the foot is always moving. The ground foot is always moving. Okay, another thing that we'll do here that is super cool and I love doing, and I could have done that as a warm-up, sorry, is learning how to smoothly get around. If you're in self-defense, the goal is someone's coming at you, no thanks. And then they're dashing in, nope. And then, nope. And nope. Nope. And it's just this. And I will reverse or size. Smoothly. Nope. Smoothly. Nope. You're just trying to teleport yourself out of danger. Okay? And I will do 1 more on each side. Okay? So 1. 2. Just 2, it's a 2 for 1, right? And now we'll go with the other side. Here I am, relaxed, and nope, 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 nope. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the hyper level, you start noticing that you might be overusing one leg as you're moving forward and back, and you want to kind of create a balance so that both legs are available for you to take a step forward and take a step back. It's obvious when you go on the side, but it's less obvious. Do I move back with the left or with the right? Don't worry about that yet. Just make sure that you feel at ease when you're going around the chair, okay? Now, what's beautiful about this is we're going to be practicing our kicks again, okay? And the principle with the kick is you want to be able to see when we're doing our lunges and I was opening up my hips to go here, that's kind of what you're doing with the kick, because the leg that you step into is going to be your pivot leg and it's going to turn. So I'm going to put my chair a little bit in front so I'm still on my mat, and I'm going to lean, but I don't need to touch the floor, right? My hand could go to close to the floor if I want, but I just want to pivot my foot around this chair. So I'm going for that floor to get my foot up, and then I could pivot. So I'm like, okay, well, what if I use my arms into this? What if I use my arm to go on the floor? Well, it would help my right hand to send my right kick at the same time. So my left hand goes down, and I go with my right hand and my right kick. See, I'm kind of like turning into it. So I will use my fingers on the floor now to send this. My fingers on the floor to send this. Fingers on the floor to send this. And it's just to understand the mechanics of your body, okay? Now, if I want to send my kick a little bit higher, I'm going to go up on my toe a little bit at the pivot point, okay? Like the ballerina. So at the point of when I send my kick, I'm going to go up on my toe for the fun of it. It forces it to pivot too, see? My arms, and you're just trying to have fun now and make sure that it feels good. Last one. Okay, at least you know how to send it. At least you understand the mechanic. Then obviously it's applying in a real situation with someone that you can have fun with. All right, so have fun with this. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna practice stepping into a lunge punch. Okay, while my mat's dirty. So here, I'm gonna stay low. I'm gonna stay low, and you see where I am? This foot pivots, okay? So I just wanna practice to pivot. Same side. Okay, and I practice my other side. Here I am, relax. Okay. 2 on each side. See, relax. Okay, perfect. Loved it. Okay, okay, now I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna come down and up. Same thing. Other side, coming down. So fun. And this all comes from a base of having yoga, right? Call this from power yoga to warrior yoga. Down, see? See, there's that perfect rotation of my body that happens here. And it's all stuff we've built on from the week on, okay? Amazing. Now, remember when we were doing this? Well, we're gonna practice this now, okay? So I'm here, standing up, posture first, posture first, perfect, switch sides. As I'm coming up, too close to my chair, I want to do two more, come on. Notice that my balance is not the same with this leg. At least I notice it. We're gonna alternate each side 4 times. 4 in total. 1, switching sides. 2, switching sides. 3, switching sides. 4. Perfect. Amazing, loved it. I felt my neck could be better as I do it. Well, if I could notice it, I could do something about it. So I could feel what's off even when I'm on, right? So when I'm turned on, I could notice what is off and could be better the next time. So you want to be able to feel what you're doing at its best and not judge yourself. Am I judging myself? No, I know it could be done better. So if I'm aware of it, I could do something different. And that's what we're missing from our exercise, everyone. So this, like I said, is kind of like a James Bond workout. You can repeat everything over. Notice we didn't just do arm stuff. We work with the plank, work with our arms, work with the legs. You saw lunges came in, everything worked in today. But that's kind of how you can have fun, having a kick-ass workout that's just giving you the foundation of what will go to the next level. There's a lot of things to do, but I don't want to lose anyone. I just want to make sure that you have the right foundation. Go slower, go slowly. And you see how I use the chair? I use the chair to serve me instead of being like, I don't need the chair. I'm not a beginner. No, you don't want to do beginner stuff, but you're still at a beginner level of understanding of how to keep your body safe when you're turned on into action. Take care, everyone. Until next time. Ciao.